How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. Beautiful, great. There's a little button on my audio interface that I use that basically takes this microphone's capacity to hear things from this amount, so I would have to be, like, right here in order for you guys to hear me, to, like, boom, to everywhere. So and I apologize if you guys heard a little clicking noise at the very beginning because it has to calibrate. But, okay, we're all good now. Hello, everybody! Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we got here. We're here. We're going live. I'm here with you guys. How is everybody doing? What did you guys think of the last episode, One Hit Wonders from the 80s? And also, what did you guys think of the Saliva drum cover? Love your shirt. Thank you so much. I'm wearing it today in honor of Elvis, since today is actually the day he died, which is crazy. And we'll get into that in a little bit as well, and like some conspiracy theories behind there. And I want to get you guys' opinion. But first, let's start out. What did you guys think of the content this week? What did you guys think of the midnight lives? What do you, let's talk. Let's chat. The Discord ping worked. It did. Could you hear it through my microphone? New video was amazing. Thank you so much. Hello, Simone. Yes, we can hear it now. Okay, good. Good. I'm very glad you guys can hear me. Yes, love the Discord for this. Will you ping for all videos and lives there, Simone? Yes, I will. I will start to become more active in the Discord. I'll let you guys know. I believe it looks like Quantum has it all set up now. So I'll start promoting it a bit more. I'll put it in a community post this week. And we'll start chatting there as well. The Discord is awesome. Thank you so much, Quantum, for setting that up and everything. It's amazing. I could definitely not have done that. I am a very beginner person when it comes to Discord. I've chatted in there a few times with other groups, but it's amazing how you set everything up. I could never do that. Great content. I didn't realize you keep insane hours. I do on occasion. There's yes. There are many times where I don't sleep too much, and that's okay. It's necessary for some weeks. There was a lot going on this week, a lot more to come that was scheduled for this week or scheduled during this week and worked out and everything. So I am very excited for you to continue to see the content that I'm doing and producing. Elvis spin this? Perhaps. Let's do it. It's rare to sleep enough for me. Honestly, in a few weeks ago, when my vacation starts, hopefully in a few weeks when my vacation starts. Yes, vacations are very, very nice. I have a little staycation coming up as well, so I'm very, very excited for that. Elvis Presley falling in love with you can sound like him. I wish I could sing. Quantum, thank you so much. Love the new drum cover in episode 7 of Spin This. Also, the bot should be able to ping everyone whenever you upload a new video or go live. Amazing. That is so great. Wow, that is crazy. I didn't know you could even do that on Discord. But thank you so much for everything and for setting it up. I really, truly appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much. Did Elvis really die in 1977? I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? Did he actually die in 1977, or do you think he's still alive? Elvis Presley Promised Land, yes. Yep, think he was 31. Yes. But did he really die? Did he fake his own death? That's what we're trying to get into. It was a big conspiracy on all the tabloids back then. It was, and it still is. Did you guys know that there is actually a second autopsy scheduled that I believe will be coming out next year? It is, I think, or 2028, I believe. 50 years past his death. Why? Who knows? But it was never publicly released. What do you guys think? Do you think that the second autopsy is really going to be a letter that is saying like, "Hey, he was alive all of these years. Here's when and how he actually died." Or why keep all the secrecy? My uncle loves Elvis. My grandmother also loved Elvis. She was a absolute Elvis super fan, hence why I have a ton of Elvis trinkets. We have Elvis playing cards. We have an Elvis sketch up here. I have so many other things that are in boxes somewhere. There was a conspiracy at the time in the 60s that Paul McCartney died, and it gained a lot of traction, but was baloney. You think so? Baloney? Baloney. I can speak. Yes, it's still, to me, it still is a conspiracy. Did Paul McCartney really die? Did Paul McCartney die? Just flat out. And did Elvis really die? Did I spell it right? You spelled it beautifully. He did, yes. They say. So they say, right? Can we trust everything that they say, though? Paul is dead theory is baloney. Okay, so we definitely know how a fridge with screen feels here. Paul McCartney didn't die. What do you guys think? Hooray for the Discord server! Yes! Although I've gotta admit, I'm trying to, like, see who is who on Discord versus YouTube, so you gotta let me know what your username is in Discord, so I know who you are on YouTube, so I can link you guys in my brain. It was good publicity, as if they needed more, exactly. It was great publicity. It really put, like, I mean, Paul McCartney already was on every single tabloid back then, or magazine, or radio station, or pretty much anything, but he was on there even more. Right. I think he's still alive in all of us. Yes, I agree. It'll be Marilyn Monroe the day the music died. Whoever knows, nobody will truly find out unless they knew Elvis or Monroe. It's very unlikely. Right. Exactly. And then isn't there another conspiracy that, like, did Michael Jackson really die? The clone Mike McCartney, yes. And Kurt. So long, can't remember it all now. Time for a new rabbit hole. Exactly. How about Prince? I don't know. I mean, pretty much any, like, really big musician or famous person at the time was like, there was a conspiracy of if they just mysteriously died, did they actually die? I feel like that's a very common trope. So, what did you guys think of the episode? Let's talk about that a little bit. The 80s, we had all the one-hit wonders. What were you guys' favorite topic? Your favorite fact? What did you guys think of all the different hairstyles, the costumes, everything? My new little Devo hat. Where is it? Right there. The walrus was Paul. Yes. Kurt's death is dodgy. That's very true. There's a huge conspiracy on whether or not Tupac is still alive. Oh, wow. I don't think I've read about that one. That's crazy. Devo hat was perfect. The Devo hat was amazing. Thank you to Dan, my friend Dan, who 3D printed it. It's so cool. It is very, very cool. And what do you guys think of the drum cover from yesterday? Saliva's new song, Breaking Through. Absolutely smash hit. It's such a jam. Such a great song. How many washes to get all the hairspray out? Quite a bit of washing. I actually had to soak my hair under the water first before I could even get my hands through it at all. And then I used a shampoo. I have a sea salt scrub, so it's made out of sea salt, and you can use it as, like, a really good intense scalp scrub. So I had to use that, like, a good bit of it too. Dan is the man. He is. Didn't even know the band, I think, but liked it quite a bit. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you liked it. Could you have any more hairspray in your hair? Could I be using any more hairspray? I love it. Yeah, I used 2 different hairsprays, and I probably used half a bottle of both. So in all, in total, I used almost about a bottle of hairspray. I had to very strategically time it out too, so I recorded it all in one night, and most of it all in one night. So all the hairspray parts I did in one night, and I had to strategically lay it out based on how much hairspray I would need to use. So first I did the Come When I Lean one, which was just a little bit because I wanted to get it flowy and like curly, like how uh they they all looked in the music video. And then I did, let's see what I do next. I did the 80s look first, just a classic, like poofy, like wide and a teeny bit tall hairspray 80s look. Did that for a bunch of them actually, and for, like, the main parts of it as well, which was super fun to do. It actually looked really, really well, and the curls in my hair from the Come On Eileen look still was there, so I was able to use that and the hairspray from that and build up, and then came the super Pete Burns, very tall, like, skyscraper height hairspray 80s look to the max. So, did that, and then at the very end, when my hair was all crunchy, I could barely move it. It took so much effort to move it, and my hair hurt. I did the I Want Candy look where her hair is just all on top like this. And legit, I have a picture. I'll try to show you guys as well. I have a picture of when I took out all the bobby pins I had for that look. I took out all the clips and stuff that were in my hair, and it still stayed in the same position. It didn't move at all. That is with nothing but hairspray. That is how much hairspray was in my hair. It was an insane amount. Perms are always a mistake. You didn't go full perm? No, I did not go full perm. That would have been crazy and probably very hard to, like, reverse. My hair was looking at that, it hurt. It needed, like, a good soak in hot water in order to even be pliable. Oh, right, yeah, that it was thought it was good. Modern English was superb, thank you so much. Yeah, I always try to go, like, true to what they're wearing in the music video. So I watch the music video, see what costume or what outfit stands out the most, usually what the lead singer is wearing, and then I try to replicate that and copy that. So, like, with Safety Dance, he was wearing this sort of medieval, like, scarf and the vest and, like, this sort of tan, like, linen shirt underneath it with, like, the, whatchamacallit, the corset-like little strip up here, and so I tried to find all of that, and his hair was very flowy and just down, sort of like my normal hair, so I went with that as well. Guys, should I do a comparison side by side of my outfits and what I'm trying to replicate? Would you guys wanna see that? Would that be some cool content, like a little short? Just a small little short? Maybe one day a full video compiling a bunch of different episodes. Maybe once I hit 10 episodes, I can do something like that. What do you guys think? What I really like also is the editing. Thank you so much. Editing takes a lot of time, so I'm really glad that it really pays off for you guys. I thought about it, and I actually, like, timed myself a little bit, and I kept checking the clock because last time in my life, I said it probably takes me about 3 hours. I'm so wrong. I lose time completely when I am editing. It probably takes me about 6 to 8 hours, if not more, to edit a full episode. And then if I wanna do more to it, if I wanna do less to it, depending on how much one time I have, and also how much the episode calls for, just like how many things, like, you want to see, you want a visual for, then it takes more time or less time. I think every 10 episodes should be, like, a special milestone. Ooh, like a milestone episode? Like, what would be included? What would you guys wanna see for a milestone episode? Maybe some bloopers? Maybe some comparisons? Maybe just some special little stuff that would be fun for you guys? Be fun for the people who are, like, consistently watching, they've seen every episode so far. Right, a milestone or a recap? Like, here are the best moments of the past 10 episodes? Mate, the whole production is great. Has that come from your professional acting experience, seeing how the pros do it, or are you just naturally great? I I will say I've been using Final Cut Pro, which is the editing software I use, for a while, and I learn stuff every day and learn new things of how to do it and whatever, and I've actually never seen somebody else using Final Cut Pro. I've completely taught myself how to use it. A lot of my friends, they'll also use, like, DaVinci is a great one, or Premiere is another great editing software, but I use Final Cut Pro. That's the one I like. I grew up with iMovie, and Final Cut Pro is basically iMovie on steroids. So, it was very easy to learn how to use for me, and there's so many great things about it. And then, as far as editing goes, I used Premiere before DaVinci nowadays, yes. So and where I get all my ideas for editing and how to edit and, like, seeing how things are done or whatever, when I was younger, and I still do this occasionally, is I would study YouTube videos like crazy. Like, "Okay, this one has this many millions of views. Why? What are they doing in the editing and the way they're talking and, like, everything that's happening in the video? What are they doing that I am not, that I should be doing?" And one of the things is they cut out a ton of dead space. Like, they're constantly talking, they're constantly saying something, they have big expressions, big emotions. They don't typically start out with the, "Hi, welcome to blah, 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 blah. I'm this person, and today we're" no, they get right into it. Like, "Did you know that this happened and this happened?" "Yeah, me neither." They go straight into it. So I started doing that. I just studied away and looked at tons of different YouTube videos and tried to make that my own. Do you write a script or do you improv? A teeny bit of both. I primarily write a script because for these episodes especially, um, there has to be a lot of knowledge said, and I wanna make sure that I'm saying all of it correctly. So, I write a script, and I also wanna make sure that I'm getting all the things that I want to say to you guys. So I do all my research. I write down my list of facts that I want to say per episode. I go in, I put all the facts into this big spreadsheet, and then I turn them into words that I would actually say and not just like Devo, energy hat, domes, believed orgone energy was something about this. You know, I actually put it into words like, "Did you know that blah, 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 blah happened to this and that and blah, da, 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 da," and it's not just bullet points. And then yeah, and then I say it. But for my other content, such as, like, my more casual content or, um, just stuff that I wanna say on a whim, I will improv for those types of content or, like, the little interludes and stuff. Random things I wanna say, those are all improv. The endings and the middles are normally improv with Steve. Oh, Steve. Guys, what are we going to do with Steve? I don't know what we're going to do. We like to party. We like to party. Yeah, I may have to call him again. I don't know what's happening with Steve. All the hours we tuned from your drumming was so worth it. They sounded amazing in the new cover. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Awareness Award went to Steve, especially when he was in the show. And not with at least drum Steve. He's always there with you. That's true. Guys, what are we going to do with Steve? Could call him again. I could. He did leave me a voicemail earlier. Do you guys want to hear it? I haven't listened to it yet. I don't. Ugh. I've tried not to deal with him today. Tried to have a relaxing day. That is negative Steve. Steve called again. He left a voicemail. Do you want to hear it? I don't want to hear it. Do you want to hear it? Shall we listen? Shall we see what he's done now? Drumhead fun. Thank you so much, Shelly Ballbuster. It will be put to good use, I promise, in the drumheads. What Steve looks like. Oh, gosh. Listen, he's just this guy. He yeah, he kind of likes band t-shirts. He sort of here's how I would explain it. It's if Chandler Bing and then some person who has a mass band t-shirt collection were the same person. And then a little bit of Joey as well, and the mentality of the way things work. All right, let's hear the voicemail. Okay, I'll pull it up. I have no idea what he's gonna say. He could say the most random thing. Is he doing his job this time? Shall we see if he's actually doing his job? Nothing wrong with band t-shirts. I wear half of them. I wear them half the time. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Just thinking roadie type dude. Yeah, a little bit. Guaranteed he's not doing it. Okay. Let's hear. I'm pulling it up. Are you guys ready? All right. Let's listen.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be a little late coming into the office today.
Of course.
I actually had a little bit of a medical emergency at my morning Pilates class. I actually strained my dorsal interosii, which is a very vital muscle in between my toes. Yikes. Okay. The doctors say I'm going to be completely fine, but you never really know. So just to be safe, I'm going to run myself a bubble bath. And it's just a waiting game at this point. But I'll be over as soon as I can. As far as Dave, we got him on the line. He actually didn't answer at all, but we definitely called him. We do know with absolute certainty that he will either be doing the show or he won't be. So we've definitely narrowed it down to those two options, which is good. Anyway, call me back.
Okay. So he sprained his what? I'm going to sprain his ears with my words later on because, oh my, what? He's taking a bubble bath for straining the muscle in between his toes. I didn't even know there was a muscle there. I thought it was just skin and, I don't know, tissue. What? Does he like comedies? Probably. He's a sitcom guy. That's why I had to do that episode. He does have medical knowledge of weird things. I mean, what? Does dorsal interosii? Is that what he said? Dorsal what? I have no idea. Yeah, he's in a bubble bath again because that's gonna fix his dorsal interosii. My goodness. Oh, and he strained it during Pilates. Right. Okay. He sounds like a professional doctor. He probably just Dr. Googled again. Maybe he didn't get arrested at the Foos concert. I don't know. We'll have to find out next episode. I'll call him about it then. I'm not dealing with that right now. Oh my goodness. Foos, yes. He was in The Office, maybe? Who was? Steve? He sounds like a character out of The Office. But I feel like characters in The Office, they actually, get their job done, do their work. They're just a little quirky. But Steve just straight up, he said that he got Dave Grohl on the line, and then he said he didn't answer, so that means he didn't get it on the line. And then he said that Dave Grohl either will or he won't. That basically just means he didn't get his job done. Basically just means that he didn't do anything. Oh, goodness. I think that was an original sentence. Whatever he injured during Pilates. Right. What's the next episode? I don't know, guys. I mean, I might be feeling a little grungy. Not gonna lie. A little Seattle. A little, I don't know. Definitely a genre where nobody can understand the singer. Definitely that sort of style is what I'm going for the next episode. You're always doing an amazing job, Simone. Thank you so much. Nandy, yes, I love her stuff. I've been listening to Nimrod. I've been listening to Nimrod on repeat the past few days. I haven't seen the movie yet, so no spoilers. Oh, and what did you guys think of the new Spider-Man movie? Has everybody seen it here? I don't want to spoil anything. No spoilers. Let's say no spoilers for those who are will be watching or will be watching who have not seen the movie yet. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen it? Oh, haven't seen it. Okay, no spoilers, guys. I didn't know there was a Nimrod movie. Yes, it is out now. It is a Green Day movie. No, I haven't seen it yet. Guys, you gotta go watch the Spider-Man movie. It is amazing. We have a 4D theater near where I live. And so we actually went and saw it in 4D, which was insane. It was like riding a roller coaster the entire time. That was completely immersive. You felt the rain. You saw the snow. The snow was on you. When something blew up, there was smoke in the room. Which one? Spider-Man? Spider-Man is still in theaters. So go catch it soon. I'm too old for 4D. Oh my goodness. It shakes you around, I will say. If you can ride roller coasters and you're okay, then you'll be okay during this. Nimrod just came out on Friday. Gosh, I can't wait to see it. I'll have to go see it. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. I'm in the Street Fighter movie. All the characters from the game are in it. Ooh, I haven't seen about that one. That sounds amazing. And now a feature presentation. 4D, been there, done that. I have the scars to prove it. That's awesome. Has anybody else here seen a 4D movie? I get dizzy in 3D. Now imagine in 4D. 4D is insane. You have the 3D, you have immersion, you have the whole seat is moving. Oh, and speaking of The Office earlier, Jenna Fisher is in the Nimrod movie. Wow. Shelly Ballbuster, have you seen a 4D movie? Who here has seen a 4D movie? Nope, not yet. Spider-Man got one in my room small. Thank God, yes. Saw Wicked in 4D, so it was neutral. Yeah, that does seem pretty neutral. Yeah, Wicked, I wouldn't feel like that would have too much shaking. You know, because you're kind of just like flying or like you're singing and you're dancing, so it's probably like tuned to the music. That would be fun. I miss the tapes and VCR. Yes. And again, I haven't been in the cinema since Bohemian Rhapsody release. Wow. Oh my goodness, how long ago even was that? Was that like 2018? 2019? Wow, quantum might not be conspiracy. What did he say? Where did I miss it? I probably missed something. Something like that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, and speaking of, oh, I see. My goodness. There was one scene though where I was trying to eat a slice of pizza and couldn't get it in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't even imagine having popcorn. Like you cannot have popcorn. It would just go everywhere. So the fourth dimension is sensory perception? Yes. I mean, that's a massive part of human experience. Yes, it is. So basically, in these movie theaters, your seat moves. There's fans to create wind if it's a windy scene. There's smoke. What are those even called? Like the little things that create smoke. There's those things, and they create smoke if something like blows up, and there's smoke, and you can smell it too. And then there's for this one, I found out there's apparently little like fake foam dispensers. You know, like this I call it Snope. It's like it's soap, but it looks like snow, and it comes down and just melts and deteriorates. They had those. Apparently, there was a scene where it was snowing, and it started snowing actually in the theater, which is crazy. If it's raining, it'll mist you with water. You can turn the water off if you don't want that as well, though. And then and then you have the 3D experience of it too, so it's 3D and everything is coming at you. It's crazy. I have a question, Simone. Shoot, what is it? Do you feel the punches in the fight scenes? No. Well, kind of. Your seat actually has little things behind you, so you feel like if the character hits something, you feel it too. It's not too much. Like it's not like it punches you, but it does just like lift you off your seat. You feel it. You definitely feel it. Snope. Yeah, wow, it is crazy. It's a totally immersive experience. It makes you feel like you're in the movie. Which is crazy. It's insane. What's your question, Anthony Swanson? What's going on? What's happening? 2 questions actually. All right, let's go. You have not said my name. Are you ready to get spooked for Halloween? Ooh, Halloween, it is coming up. Oh, oof. Of course. For saying my name. Thank you very much. Of course. I'm a little bit I'm a Mickey's not so scary Halloween party type of person. I am not a huge fan of all of like scary jumping out things. Whenever I was a kid and I would walk by a trick-or-treating house that like had the scary stuff and like little mechanisms that if you went near it, it was motion sensor and it'd go like ah or something like that, I would run away from those houses. I would not go up to the door. Are you kidding me? You need an L for saying hoo. Oh yeah, so I'm definitely the kind of person to get scared at a Halloween party. I'm the one dressing up as like a cute little character and not a monster. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is as scary as it gets. That it is. That is so true. Prefer the Day of the Dead celebration. Yes, I agree. I remember they had a chainsaw and they run to you. Where? At Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? No way. At, like, Universal, yeah, for sure. They are, like, top notch for if you wanna be totally, completely scared out of your mind. Dia de los Muertos. Wasn't there a suggestion for a Day of the Dead episode? Yes, there was. I think that would be an amazing concept. I actually have a bit of a concept for Halloween as well. I'm actually very excited to do the Halloween episode for you guys. It'll be a super great and fun one. There's some great Halloween classics, all the way from ones that are in movies such as Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus to just classics like Witch Doctor. Universal Horror Nights are terrifying. They are. 27 Club, yes. Yes, the 27 Club for Dia de los Muertos. Right. Actually, that would be quite funny. When I was a kid, somebody chased kids with a chainsaw on a Halloween night. Oh my gosh. I don't like that. Do you like Halloween Town? Halloween Town. That sounds so familiar. I can't picture it in my head. Isn't that a show? No. It's a place, isn't it? It is a show. Oh, yeah. Okay. I had to see it. Yes. I do know of it. Yes. Great Halloween tunes out there. Can't wait to see what you'll include. What do you guys think I should include? Is there, like, a song in particular that you guys are like, "Oh my goodness, I love this song, you should totally cover it for Halloween"? Chainsaw is taking things slightly too far. I agree. Suda, do you guys have I'm probably stupid for asking this question, but do you guys celebrate, Halloween a lot in the UK? I've heard that, like, it's not as big of a thing over there, but it is still a little bit of a thing. Simone, what's your favorite Halloween horror movie? Mine are Halloween Town, Scary Godmother, and Jeepers Creepers. Ooh. I don't know. There's a huge debate on whether or not A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. So what do you guys think? I would say it's a Halloween classic. Nightmare Before Christmas, yes. The Monster Mash is a graveyard smash. It is. Oh, I have to include that one. It's not so big in the UK, but the US Halloween culture is growing over here. Interesting. That's pretty cool. How do you feel about that? I think it's both, personally. Very true. Nightmare Before Christmas is pretty much both. It's becoming more popular in Europe over the past 10 years or so. Interesting. So, do you guys do anything for Halloween over in Europe and the UK with Suda and Excidium? What are you guys doing? I will be your Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's another great one, Casper. Casper the Friendly Ghost. I like the friendly ones. I don't like the scary ones. Only holiday I sort of celebrate is Christmas. That's fair. It's becoming a lot more commercial. Paul WTWH, are you in the UK or Europe? Halloween episode so easy. Yes. Not Catholic family. Parents didn't like the concept, so never did anything for Halloween. Well, this Halloween, I really hope that you can find a candy that you like and just splurge on buying it. It's basically just an excuse one day a year in order to get candy. And then here's what you do. Pretend like you're gonna use it for trick-or-treating, but then just save it for yourself and be like, eh. As in last year, I had my Christmas tree up from October to late March. That's fair. That's a good time period, though. I like an extra long Christmas. We normally have our Christmas tree up, like, I believe we put it up right after Thanksgiving. So, like, early December, late November. And then we do it from then sometimes through February. Or even, yeah, probably through February. What's everyone's favorite Halloween candy? Mine are Mike and Ike's. Oh, wow. I haven't had those in so long. Beetlejuice is also a great movie. Ooh, would that be considered a Halloween movie? I guess so. Ooh, Simone, if you could work with any actor, who would it be? Probably, I would say Johnny Depp. He's an amazing actor. I would love to see his work in action. Kit Kats, yes. Can we classify Rice Krispie treats as a Halloween candy? Not many people have them, but they're great. Also, I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for finally getting me to 11,000 subscribers. That is so amazing. Thank you all for supporting and for sharing and being here. All of your support really helps and it pays off. So thank you so much. My take night has been fun, everyone. My first live. Thank you so much for being here. Steaming round Britain. Right, we talked about this. Like a train. Because it's steaming. Have you seen the action comedy Violent Night? I don't think I have. I loved it. They're making another one. Ooh, I'll have to look at it then. Write it down. I'm a movie lover. I love watching movies. What's your guys' favorite movie era? I love classic 80s movies, like a good John Hughes movie, St. Elmo's Fire, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. That's probably my favorite. That's my go-to movie era. He's amazing. I gotta brag, saw Jeff Beck in Birmingham. Didn't know Johnny would be there. Wow. When we bought tickets was delayed over COVID, so a lot of people got a refund. Oh my goodness. And it's Birmingham, right? Because we have a Birmingham in Alabama. But there, I believe it's Birmingham. You dropped the G and the H. I'm not much of a movie guy, hence the long period without cinema. 80s movie, Splash with Tom Hanks is probably my favorite. Ooh. Also, The Princess Bride has one of my favorite fighting scenes in all cinema, yes. Man, that's crazy. Santa Claus, Tim Allen. Yes, that is a great movie. Yes, perfect pronunciation. Thank you so much, Suda. Glad I did it correctly. Love movies, but I don't have a favorite era. That's all right. You can be just like a general, all movies are great. Let's go movies. OMG, Birmingham, England, my fave band is from there. Always wanted to go there. What's your favorite band, Shelly? I bet that was a great show. It probably was. It's amazing. What do you guys think of Hollywood Vampires, Johnny Depp's band? With, I believe it's Keith Richards, Allison Chains, Alice Cooper from Alice in Chains. Duran. Yes. They are from Birmingham. Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Yes. That's a good one. Keith's not in. I thought it was. I don't know. I could be mixing it. Oh, no, you know who I'm thinking of? It's not Keith Richards. It's the guitarist for Aerosmith. I always forget his name. Pirates in the Caribbean. And then I forget. Yeah, so it's Alice Cooper singing. Also not a spoiler, but the Nimrod movie has a Keith the Loon Moon mention in it. Wow, really? Just something to get you excited about seeing it. Oh, well, I have to. Man, you're really enticing me to go. Keith said Johnny was mates with his son. Interesting. When Johnny first came round their house, he thought Johnny was his son's drug dealer. Oh my goodness. That would be a wild thing. And Pirates was so cool to watch. It was. I believe Johnny Depp actually said in an interview, I might be confusing it with somebody else, but for Jack Sparrow, he was inspired by the Rolling Stones for his movements, the way he talked and everything, and like with Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, and they're like sort of like this sort of thing, and their dialogue, the way they speak and stuff like that. He was very inspired by the Rolling Stones. So that was one of the reasons why they had Keith Richards on one of the movies. Yes, he was inspired by Keith. Yeah, I knew it was one of the Stones, but I couldn't remember which one. It was either Mick Jagger or Keith. I need another Eastern USD2 tour. Yes. He modeled Jack Sparrow on Keith, I believe. Yes. And I believe also some other just like general rock culture, which is also why Paul McCartney came on as, I believe, Uncle Jack. Jack Sparrow, Keith Richards, yes. I love the Sparrow movies. They're so great. Have you guys seen that Johnny Depp is now going to be playing Scrooge in a new Scrooge movie? He, I believe, announced it at Comic-Con where he showed up in full costume as Scrooge. And it was so awesome. He was in character. It was amazing. Wasn't his Willy Wonka based on Michael Jackson? That would make a lot of sense. Don't think Jack Sparrow would work as well if he based him on a Beatle. No. I don't think so. I want to see Dick Van Dyke play Scrooge one day. I feel like he'd be the perfect Scrooge. That would be an amazing movie. Imagine just like in the middle of Scrooge, just a tap sequence. Just like all of a sudden. Seeing the trailer, so good. It's amazing. I can't wait to see it. What did they say he was? Like the king of quirky characters or something like that? He's 100, isn't he? Yeah, Dick Van Dyke is pretty old. Curious about something. Do you ever face criticism for being so young, talking about music events you weren't alive for? We think it's so awesome, but if you do, how do you handle it? Yeah, I do. And I let those comments just be comments. There are people out there who aren't going to like it, and I'm just going to focus on the people who do. And that's okay. I mean, I do my research very well. In my past episode, somebody said that I should have interviewed people from the 80s because not all the facts were correct. And I did. I didn't interview professionals from the 80s because I unfortunately don't have those kind of contacts. But I did interview people who were around in the 80s, of course. For instance, my parents. And also tons of forums online who were made by Gen Xers, and all of you guys from your polls and your chats saying like what you guys think are the hits from the 80s and such. So, yeah, I believe I just have confidence in myself and in you guys, and I focus on the people who do enjoy my content, and that's how I handle that. I think everyone on this live can agree that you're doing the Lord's work with these videos. Well, thank you. Did you see the video of Johnny Depp dressed as Scrooge, meaning people dressed as other characters he's played? Yes. That is an awesome video. Did you see the one where somebody had one of the compasses from, one of the Jack Sparrow compasses, and he gave it to him and said, what do you desire?" Or something like that, and he said, "This," and he just grabbed the he grabbed the compass and gave him a little cheeky look. There's always overly negative people around, especially trolls galore, sadly. Yes, unfortunately. Subscribe today, way cool. Thank you so much. Love the effort you put into your videos. I truly appreciate it. Ultra DAO U2Q. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you do some more Tears for Fears songs too. I believe I did a Tears for Fears songs in my Hits by Iconic Duo episode, so go check that out. I did Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It's a banger. It's an awesome song. But thank you so much for subscribing. I truly appreciate it. We hit 11,000 subscribers today, so thank you all for subscribing, for being here. I truly appreciate it. Everybody Wants to Rule the World is my favorite. Oh, so go check it out. Seriously. It's a pretty cool video. I talk all about it. Milo and Otis, I love that movie. That was my childhood movie. I, to this day, have never gotten through that movie in its entirety. Whenever I was a kid, my parents would always put on that movie in order for me to fall asleep. So I still, to this day, and I actually tried to recently watch it again and actually see how it ended. And guess what? I fell asleep. So if you ever want me to fall asleep, just put on that movie, apparently. Shout, shout, let it all out. It's a great song. Head Over Heels. That's an amazing song. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. Yes. Go for it. Are you into true crime documentaries? A little bit, occasionally. Some of them are really cool. Like, they're very, well, not cool. It's like very bad, but they're interesting to learn about. I'll say that. And just like, oh my goodness, how crazy some people can be. It's insane. Pale Shelter is also super classic. Yes. I love that you express your appreciation so often. Don't lose that, man. I will never, absolutely never. I am still amazed by everything that you guys do. I mean, how many people are on this live right now? Like, I'm absolutely amazed, and how many views I get and everything. I just every day I'm like, wow, I can't believe people are actually watching this. Like, people actually want to see this. And so it blows my mind every single day. So as long as you guys are watching, I will always be amazed by you. Another classic movie is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yes. Oh my goodness. There's a whole genre, I feel like, with older movies of like, it's the whole weird comedy realm of Monty Python, and then there's what is the ripoff Star Wars Snow Wars or something like that? I feel like that's the same sort of realm, and then Princess Bride as well is just the same. They sort of just like Spaceballs. Thank you. It all is just in the same weird little subcategory of movies that happen for like a very specific portion of like existence, and now it's just, it doesn't exist anymore, that style of movie. Hook is such a great, yes, 1988 film. If we're talking movies, yes. That was a great, great film. Spaceballs, Pizza the Hut. Pizza the Hut, right. Dark Helmet. Oh, man. It is... Right, Dark Helmet as Lord Vader, exactly. And what, the dog that's supposed to be Chewbacca or something? I vaguely remember the movie. Favorite movie is Good Will Hunting. Oh, that was a masterpiece of a movie. Absolute masterpiece. I love Robin Williams movies. The dramas are impeccable. They're amazing. There's so much density to it, and it gets so deep. St. Elmo's Fire? Yes, love a good John Hughes movie. Bartholomew? I'm not sure. Is that from Spaceballs? Yes. What about Trains, Planes, and Automobiles? John Candy. Yeah, that's sort of in that same realm of movie. A barf. He's a moog. Right. Half man, half dog. He's his own best friend. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jerry. Of course it's Jerry. Thank you for helping me out there and remembering what he was. Robin Williams, what dreams may come. What dreams may come. Sad but beautiful. Yes. One day you could do a Spin This Movie special. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? What would even be in a Spin This Movie special? Just a bunch of songs? Quantum! Thank you so much. Also, fun fact, Rick Moranis came out with an album in 2006 titled The Agoraphobic Cowboy. Whoa. I'm gonna have to give that a listen. I love Flubber. Flubber's a great movie, right? Isn't it? Hook. The Robin Williams movie, Dead Poet Society. That's also, it's right up there with Good Will Hunting. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. The Agoraphobic Cowboy. You know, one of the things why I love doing these lives is because I get to, hear about new things from you guys, too. You know? I get to hear about albums I've never heard of, or artists I've never heard of, movies that I've never heard of. And I get to just expand my knowledge to an nth degree. Rick Moranis played Dark Helmet in Spaceballs. Oh, wow. Okay, well, now I really have to go listen to it. Pronounced agoraphobic? Suda. How? Agoraphobic? It's agoraphobic. Mrs. Doubtfire, yes. Agoraphobic? That is not. That must be the British pronunciation. That is crazy. It's like how you say, isn't it aluminium? And we just say aluminum. Nice, just watch the Tears for Fears spot you did 2 months ago or so back. Oh, thank you so much. What did you think? What did you think? What was your favorite thing that I said? What was your favorite fun fact? The force is strong with this one. I am your father. Yes. Agoraphobic. Right. Yeah, agoraphobic. The Terrifier, best movie. Oh. It's different. Yes, it's different. Man, I didn't know that word was so different. That is crazy. I love learning about linguistic stuff. We say agoraphobic. Interesting. That is so cool. We need a movie night. We do. We should just start a live stream. Everybody queue up. Can I make like a mass teleparty with everybody? And then we just watch movies. What do you guys think? Movie night? Live stream and a movie? Would that be fun? I feel like that would be super fun. Let's do movie night in Discord. What if we did a live stream and we watched a movie? So we can commentate and anybody can join, not just people who are in the live stream. Anyone can. I mean, not just people who are in Discord. Anybody can. And then we can do a teleparty or something. I don't know. Set up a movie night. Zucchini? Wait, what about zucchinis? We can watch Labyrinth. Yes. I actually have an idea, maybe sometime in the future, of music artists who created movies. Like kind of a one-off thing. Like Prince with Purple Rain, the movie. I believe Rick Springfield had a movie because he just wanted to do a movie. Rick Springfield was an actor first, though, wasn't he? I believe so. You have The Labyrinth. You have... Oh, there's more. I can't think of them right now. Yes, aubergine instead of eggplant. Yeah, aubergine is a color here. It's a color that's sort of eggplanty. The Beatles, if we're doing that, was definitely have to watch Nimrods. We'll have to wait till it comes out, though, then. I hate this card. Oh, no. Yeah, and courgette instead of zucchini. Yes. There's so many different things. There's also, like, jumper instead of sweater. And there's so many. Trousers instead of pants. Yeah, I like courgette better, too. Zucchini. Isn't courgette French based and zucchini would be Italian based? Yeah, well taken for French, yes. Today's language lesson. Welcome to today's language lesson of converting English to British and British to English, because they are, in fact, different languages. And coriander instead of cilantro. Oh, that one would be hard, because coriander is a totally different spice here. Speak this. Good morning from Australia. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's compare English to British to Australian. Boom. In Australia, do you say courgette or do you say zucchini? Nar. Morning, fruit. G'day, mate. Yes. Guess so. French and Italian. Coriander is the seed of cilantro. Oh, I guess so. Yeah. But coriander being both the ground up seed and the plant, that would get confusing. Like, how would you, I guess it would just be coriander seed? Is that what it is? Geet order the road, you Dobby. There you go. That's my Australian for the day. I'm not an Aussie, but I believe it's courgette. Okay. We say coriander and coriander seed. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. So then I wonder why we call it cilantro. Cilantro is very stolen from Spanish. Little Shop of Horrors, great movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Beautiful one. Curious, since you use the MIDI covers of the song, you don't get any copyright warnings. It's a smart middle ground. Oh, for my episodes. Yes. So I recreate all of the backing tracks. I have a friend, he's also a musician, and he helps me do them. So cuz I can't do guitar or bass. I can do a little bit of keys. I can do drums. That's fine. But that's no problem. But guitar, bass, no way. So I have somebody else I know do it instead. You recreate them? Holy moly, impressive. Yes, I do. So all the ones that you hear in the background, to make it no copyright whatsoever, that is all something that I reproduce. So it's pretty much the same. It's so close that you can definitely tell what it is. That's smart. It is smart. I'm a nerd with a garden and a niche for plant genetics. I also love plants. I have a few succulents. I have this one succulent actually. It's a I forget what the actual name of it is, but the common name for it is panda plant. It's a little fuzzy little guy. And it's propagated like crazy. I have like 5 of the plant now. Because a leaf will fall off, I'll put it in another bed of soil, and then it'll just grow another plant. I don't even have to do anything to it. And it's so great. I barely water it, and it thrives. It thrives on being neglected. What program do you use to recreate the songs? I use Logic Pro. So that's the music editing software that I use. And then I use just a bass, a guitar, electric guitar, some samples. So like if something is very, very much so used on electronic drums, then I want to get that sound as accurate as I can. So I splice in an electric drum sound. Blinking copyright claims on YouTube. There are some crazy stories about false claims that have been made. Yes. One actually on my channel, I did a drums only version of Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park, and it got hit by copyright of an instrumental of the Emptiness Machine, which is crazy because it is 100% my drums. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Succulents are great that way. I have 6 pineapple plants because it kept growing off pups. Oh my goodness. Man, that's crazy. So do you have like fresh pineapple? If pineapple is anything like succulents, then I could definitely grow some pineapple. YouTube is very unfair to creators who use even 3 seconds of clips of songs. Yes, I agree. There's a very, very fine line of educational use, and I just don't want to play with that. I just don't want to go there. So I just recreate it. I love the Emptiness Machine cover. Thank you so much. I had really fun doing it. It's a good one. I love that song. Did you have to let it linger? I didn't do that song justice, but yes, it is very sad that she's gone. Cranberries. Sinead and Connor and the Cranberries are very, very similar. Doris O'Hare, is that her name, right? From the Cranberries. That was my first video of yours I saw on YouTube. Before then, I was only following you on TikTok. That is crazy. I miss Chester. Me too. R.I.P. Chester. Ever since I came across your content, I was instantly hooked. And honestly, your content actually made me want to donate to a YouTuber for the first time ever. Wow, thank you so much. That's how much I enjoyed what you do. I truly, truly appreciate it. Dolores O'Riordan. Yes, I know how to speak. Dolores, yes. Thank you for the correcting. Yes, yes, we all were mourning the loss of Sinead and Dolores. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Den Phantom X. Am I saying that correctly? Every time I say it, I'm like, this is probably not right. Chester is the reason I go to live concerts so often nowadays. A month before they committed suicide, they were in Netherlands, and I didn't go. So ever since, I'm like, never if I get another chance. Yes. It's D Infante MX. Okay. I've got it now. So to shorten it, can I just do Infante? Since that's like the main part. Glory, glory, hallelujah, his truth is marching on Elvis. Elvis. Go Elvis. I'm today years old when I found Red Red Wine was originally a Neil Diamond song. Wow, I've had this idea for a while, but a list of yeah, why not? All right, let's do it. But a list of songs you didn't know were actually covers. I feel like that would be a wild hit. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. There are some amazing covers out there. Far better than the original. Very true. I'm a type of person where I always think, I thought it was Phantom. Okay, Infante, yes. I'm a type of person where I'm always like, well, the original, you have to give respect to the original. Like, yes, the cover might be better, might sound better, might have hit better, but you always have to give respect to the original because that cover would not exist without the original. So, even though somebody took it, was like, let me make this 10 times better. The original is still the original. They're the ones who wrote it. They're the ones who pioneered that song. Summer of the Boys, Don Henley, amazing song. Yep, Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You was Dolly Parton's. Yes, that's very true. Also, Manic Monday, he didn't actually release it himself, but Manic Monday was written by Prince. Did you guys know that? That might be but controversial, but I listened to the original Tainted Love, and I preferred it. Suda. Gloria Jones, yes. I don't know, I like the original. I liked it too. Or you can just call me Dan. All right. Let's see. Let's do it. The 80s Tainted Love? Yes. So Tainted Love from the 80s by Soft Cell. Now, Tainted Love, da-da-do. That was actually a cover from 1964. Yes. And it was originally by Gloria Jones. Ed Cobb wrote it. And it was really great. It's a bit swung, I believe. And it's like an old classic. Like, it sounds like an old classic, just like old Hollywood or something. It's very, very cool. I definitely would recommend you check it out. Nothing gonna change my love for you. You always know how much I love you. Yes. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares. Yes. That was amazing. Torn is a road trip song. It so is. Torn is a great song. Also, Chaka Khan. Yep. A song written by Prince. I feel for you. Oh, I didn't know that one. Well, I didn't know that fact about it. Cheap Trick, The Flame, Wherever You Go. I'll Be With You. Yes, The Flame. Oh, that's a great song. There's so many songs. I feel like I just need to do an episode of like the 10 songs that we talk about in a live stream. Because you guys mentioned so many great songs. Episode on songs Prince wrote for other people. That could be a whole episode in itself. Lots of people here with unknown facts. I love the unknown facts. I love that you guys share. Yeah, he did many artist songs. Very true. Be a good theme for this channel. I agree. That could be a very, very cool episode. Bruce Hornsby, The Range Song. Oh. Oh, my lava lamp is finally working. My lava lamp takes quite a bit of time to start working and get moving. Twist and Shout is not a Beatles song. That is so true. It's actually originally written by somebody else. Do you guys know who? Yep, Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good, the riff from it was actually stolen from somewhere else. It was from a song by Lewis Lorden, I believe. If I'm remembering that correctly. But the original riff, that little one, that wasn't originally actually written by Chuck Berry. Isn't that crazy? One of the most recognizable riffs. Right. Yes. Still Crazy and Kiss from a Rose. Have you had the chance to listen to The Warning? Not yet. I will definitely listen to them though. It's on my list. It's been on my list. I've been thinking about it all week. I just haven't had a chance to actually get listening to it yet. On the lives from this week, I stayed up even later after that. So the changing of the drum heads that night went up to, I believe, 9 or 10, maybe 11 a.m. And then, guys, I stayed up from around Thursday, around, I don't know, maybe 3 p.m. to, let's see, to 2 p.m. the next day. I had a short nap. How do I quote someone's username? Do an @ and then type their username. Like you would be tagging someone, do @ their username. Suda, I got it. Amazing. I use the mouse to highlight the name, copy and paste. Yes, you can also do it that way. The drummer of The Warning was named Best Rock Drummer by Drumeo. Wow. I did not know that. I'm definitely gonna have to look at it now. It's not colored though. I'm not quite sure. I actually saw a 3-part documentary on the history of Johnny Be Good. Came out back in the 90s. 80s. I can read. Oh, it's orange because it's my name. I'm slow today. It's alright. We're all here. We're all doing good. Might be a desktop only feature, perhaps. Yes, and she also sings really good, The Warning drummer. Oh, does the Warning drummer... I wonder if I've already heard the Warning, and like their most popular song, and I don't even know that it's by the Warning. It's a joke not many of you will get. Your parents are gonna love it though. I actually saw it. Oh, I want to be in. I want to be in on the joke. That could be at Shelly Bubba. Oh, interesting. I wonder why it's not being highlighted. Okay, we're figuring this out, guys. If I do this... No. That's not how you do it, clearly. I'm not quite sure. Oh. You might have to go back to the future to get the joke. I get the joke now. I get it now. I understand. I see where you're going. I see where you're coming from. My name is Orange, but only to me. Right. And only your name will be orange for you because that's how you know where your comment is. Exactly. I figured it out finally. I saw an opportunity and took it. I love it. Only in a Mandalorian. Drummer sings lead on about 20% of their songs. Wow, I didn't know that. That's very cool. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. We see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I hear you. If it's not mentioned yet, cool studio setup. Thank you so much. This is actually full of trinkets from my family or just my life in general. So let me know if you have a question about a piece. Most of the things in here have a story, including this. Not just the corner, if you guys know what I mean, but the whole thing. Just wondering, do you have a phone book and yellow pages in the set? I don't, but that would be so cool. Oh gosh, I wonder if I could find some of these like old yellow pages like on eBay or something. Not the corner. Not the corner. The corner. What interface are you using for the mic? So I'm using a Scarlett, just a small little Scarlett. I'll try to see if I can get it close to the camera. Let me see. I'm using this little guy. It's got just 2 inputs. It's real small, but it does its job. Oh no, I'm tangled. Okay, there we go. Of course, yeah, he does great. Gets the job done. Transfers what's going here into there and into you and for you guys to hear. How is your elbow doing after you banged it on the table? It's doing way, way better. I have my full range of motion back. It doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't get sore. So that's nice. It's pretty much back to normal. So I'm very lucky. If I hit it against something, I'll feel it a little bit more. But I'm pretty much set. But you could find a Yellow Pages. Would be funny to look up numbers and spin this episode, I think. That would be very funny. Also, it's crazy that you choose different outfits for each song in your video. Did you 3D print the Devo hat? So my friend Dan actually printed the Devo hat for me. He has a 3D printer and knows how to do all that sort of stuff. So he's amazing. He found the print and he printed it for me. Where is it? Right there. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'll go get it for you guys, actually. We can see it up close. Boom. It's gorgeous. The Devo hat. It's pretty solid, too. Like, it's crazy to me how 3D printing works. And it's just like one 1 minute, nothing is there, and then the next minute, a whole, like, object is just created out of nothing, which is wild. And it's dense, too. It's technically, like, the thickness of this on the inside is hollow. It has a grid inside of it. It's completely hollow. Mine is currently printing. Jerry, do you have a 3D printer? And it gets so smooth, too. Like, I was expecting tons of ridges, but it's so smooth. I'm going to call that phone from my analog phone. I do a lot of 3D printing. It's magic. It is magic. It's like modern day sorcery. I have 6. You have 6 3D printers? Oh my goodness. I feel like people who 3D print, they don't just like 3D printing. They make it like their entire personality. They don't just have one 3D printer. They have numerous 3D printers. Have you ever made a DIY drum kit? No. Oof, that seems terrifying. Is it painted or is the material just that color? The material is this color. He used a red filament. Simone, do you know how that phone works? I think I saw a video asking kids how to dial a number and they couldn't work it out. Oh my goodness, you just push the buttons. Push the buttons. You take the phone off and you push the buttons and you call. This one, so that one is not a dial. But I do have a rotary phone in the back right there. Can you guys see it? I'll go back there if you guys can see it okay. Have you ever used a rotary phone though? Not with it being working, but I've used that one. Sorry, it was the dial. Okay, so this is a rotary phone back here. Can you guys see it okay? Here's for everyone. Here's the lesson of the day. Okay? With a rotary phone, I wish I could bring my camera closer. I want to try something. Bear with me here. Can I? Okay, I'm going to try something. Bear with me. Okay, can you guys see it well? Can you see over here okay? Rotary phones were all we had when I was young. Yes, the Zoom! We got the Zoom. All right. Here's our rotary phone, everyone. Here is how to dial. This is 1. The first one is 1. The second one is 2. The third one is 3. And so on and so forth until you get to number 9. That's it. And you spin it. For everybody who doesn't know how to use a rotary phone, it's simple. You take the phone off, listen to a dial tone, go like this. If it's really way back in time, then you would go to an operator and you would tell them who you want to contact. And then you would be talking on the phone to the person. Sometimes you would mess with this thing, and that's how you would call people. There you go. When you're done, you put it back. History lesson. Okay, I'm going to put my camera back now. All right, that seems about right. Boom. History lesson. So what musician are you calling right now? Hopefully, Steve is calling Dave Grohl and actually getting a response. It will be long distance. Phone numbers used to have only 5 digits. Yes. Ding ding, you got it correct. Let's go. Nostalgia. The camera's too high up. Hang on, I'm going to fix it before I forget. There we go, that's about right. Camera's set back to normal. Does that TV still work? It does if it's plugged in, but it's not. But it would. But it's not plugged in. Imagine putting your credit card number on the rotary. Oh my goodness. Love the Goonies movie. I called 911 once and got put on hold. Not kidding. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Hanging on the telephone. Do you love the Goonies? I love the Goonies. The Goonies are great. Let me know if there's anything else in my set that you guys want to see up close. Got a lot of cool things in here. Got an old Speak and Spell. Got an old typewriter. Got a Nintendo NES. Guys, I just have to say, I love the community that we are building here. Love the lava lamp. Thank you so much. That's actually probably the only thing, I'll say one of the only things in my set that is not old. I wouldn't trust a vintage lava lamp. I don't know. But that's new. It's mine. Unfortunately, it's just mine. Well, fortunately, it's very cool. But I just want to say that I love the community that we are building here. I love watching you guys in the chat chatting it up about nostalgia or just something random or whatever you guys want to talk about. I love seeing you guys build all this communication. It's amazing. Yeah, the Nintendo is still here. It's alive and well. Got this little guy. I have some plug and plays as well that I actually have used. Plug them into my TV. They still work. They're great. It's like true 80s nostalgia. One of them has Pong. One of them has what's it? Snake? Is that what it is? Where the little snake goes all over the place. One of them has Pac-Man. Pac-Man, I don't know how you guys beat anything in Pac-Man or how you got up any of the levels. It's like there's too much happening on the screen. I don't know where it's going and I have to follow it. Duck Hunt, yes. Do I have? I don't have Duck Hunt. Oh, I do have Duck Hunt. An old original Duck Hunt. There it goes. Booyah. I've got a few cool games. Let me see. Do you have the gun? I do. I have a closet full of old trinkets and stuff. But it does have the gun. Wow, you should have that rated. Could be worth something. It could. Is that the NES? I imagine they're worth loads nowadays. It is. It is an NES. It's my mom's, actually. She never parted ways with it. We used to have a, oh my goodness, it's totally blanking on me. Atari. We used to have an Atari. We have an Atari plug and play. But we don't have the full console anymore. Do you even have time to game? No, not really. I will on an occasional, like, out of the, like, just on a whim sort of thing. I'll also show, this one's my favorite one that I have, an original Galaga. Let me see. Doesn't have the sleeve with it anymore, but I keep it on top. It just sits there. I have a Tetris too. There's Tetris in that stack. Adventures of Link, Super Mario Brothers. What's that one? Ultra Ninja Turtles. The original penny arcade games. That was my game in the 80s. That's a good one to have. Galaga, the little Galaga machines too. Yeah, they're not worth a fortune. A couple hundred maybe. Yeah, I would expect that. Now, Game Boys. Those are worth stuff. I tried to find a Game Boy to have in my set when I was originally trying to spin this set, and oh my goodness. First off, nobody's parting with their Game Boy. And second of all, they are expensive. A few $100 at a minimum. When I say a few, I mean like $200-300. Once I went on a Disney trip and nobody could beat me at Galaga. Oh my goodness. So you're like the ultimate champion. I still have my old Game Boy. Oh my goodness, we'll never part with it. They are so rare to find. I actually saw one at a Goodwill. It was behind a case. Like, this was a Goodwill technology center. It was in a case behind glass that had a lock. And it was in there, and it was at a Goodwill, like still $100 or something. Do I know about the Galaga hack? Oh man. Isn't it there's a way that you can put the little spaceship dude in a certain spot, and then the little guys run out of bullets, and you can just, it's eternal Galaga. The ultimate, yes. I should have kept my Game Boy. I had original with Tetris. Oh my goodness. Have you guys seen the Tetris movie, by the way? I mean, the Tetris movie was amazing. All about the origin and how it started, and this little guy in Russia who created it, and then trying to get him out and getting the rights to it and everything. It was a crazy movie. All true. I couldn't believe at the end of it that it was all true. We call them charity shops, thrift stores. They know how much everything is worth nowadays. You can't find the hidden treasures anymore. Yes, true. Yeah, Goodwills here are like thrift stores on steroids. They're more like a consignment shop because they have a lot of new stuff as well. And I mean, you can get a shirt for $3, $4. Sometimes there's quite a few in Atlanta that I know especially, where they have tags, and if the tag is a certain color of the day, then it's this much off, like 50% off, so then you're getting a shirt for like $1. It's crazy. Or jacket even for like $5, which is mad, absolutely insane. Is that a pool stick behind you? It is. Where is it? Right there. I'll go get it. 1 sec. So this pool stick has a story. This is my grandfather's pool stick. And he had it custom made for him. Well, special made, I guess. Because he was a little short. He was a little bit on the shorter side. So normal pool sticks were too tall for him. He did a lot of pool and he would play a lot of pool. So he actually got this pool stick, which is just a little bit shorter than a standard pool stick. which is very cool. It's very nice. It's got this. It can twist apart in the middle and become, so it can be transported. Boop. People like to call that vertically challenged. It is a special piece. I have a lot of things from my grandmother and my grandfather in here, which is very nice. Oh, I might have to alert Steve that my laptop is about to die. It is at 8%. Steve, if you're watching this, which is probably not. Let's see if he actually does his job. But I do need a phone charger. Not a phone charger, a laptop charger, preferably. Might have to call him. Who knows? Who knows if he sees this? I'm actually currently working on a game room in my basement with all the old video game systems. Wow. You think you could drum with those? With these? I wouldn't. Because they are very, very big. Yeah, he's probably in the bubble bath again. He'll have to get out of the bubble bath. Oh, Lord, help him. Would you look at that? He actually did his job and brought me a charger. I'm going to plug my laptop in. Yeah, what up? Oh, goodness gracious. What else would you guys like to see from my set? Anything in particular? The locker back there is also, what's inside the locker? I'm glad you asked. Absolutely nothing. But the locker itself was also my grandfather's. He owned a bowling alley, and this was one of the bowling lockers that he had. So it had bowling shoes in it at one point, and bowling things. I noticed a necklace you're wearing. It's a key. It's a little lock. Well, not a lock, but it's a key. What is your most prized record? I'm glad you asked, actually. I have it sitting right here, and it's also in the theme of Elvis. I put this in a protective sleeve because of how much that this is amazing. So this is a still sealed, never played, original from 1958 Elvis Golden Records album. I have sealed it up and I put tape on it, and this is not on the record. Trust me, this is not on the record. This is a sleeve. But I put tape on the sleeve and it says, "Do not open," so that nobody would ever take this out and unseal it, because it's gorgeous. And it's in beautiful condition too. It even has the original price tag on it. Try to get it close. Right there. It was $8.29. This is from the Fantasyland Records. That's a record store. Current day record store. And then there's that one. That's the original. Yeah, so that's probably close to the number one. Nothing beats vinyl. Exactly. What is Maxway? I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked that up. Should I look it up right now? Shall we discover together? What did it say? Maxway? Okay, let's discover together. Let's do this. We are learning together. Maxway. 1950s. Let's see. In the 1950s, Maxway was part of the popular regional 5 and dime and variety store chain, originally known as Max 5, 10, and 25-cent store. Later shortened and branded as Max and Maxway. Founded in Sanford, North Carolina, by Arthur Homer McIver and Doyle McFarlane. Doyle McFarlane. I got those names right. The store first opened in Sanford, North Carolina in 1923. So basically, it sounds like it was a scent store. The chain grew steadily across small to medium-sized downtowns and early strip shopping centers throughout North Carolina and South Carolina in the 50s. In the 50s era, these community variety stores featured traditional mid-century dime store staples such as soda fountains or snack counters, and affordable household goods, dry goods, toys, and seasonal displays. So it was a variety store in the 50s. Boom. There we go. We learned. A lock for a heart, a LOCKHART. That's, you cracked the code. That is why I wear it. It's actually a family heirloom. It's over 100 years old. It was the key to my great grandmother's house, and that house, six generations of women in my family have lived in at one point. So, and the house is still there, which is pretty cool. They have well changed the locks by now. But, yeah, there you go. What was the Maxway sticker price? The sticker price was $8.29. A little expensive for the 1950s. So, Elvis was making some stuff off of that. What's the little blue thingy next to the typewriter? Right there? This? This is my piggy bank from when I was a little kid. It has all of my Tooth Fairy money in it. This is my savings, guys. I hope you remember me, Simone. I will. Anthony Swanson. I'll always remember. So imagine if you sourced a Yellow Pages from Nashville, Seattle, New York, or LA from back in the day. It'd have all the studios and all that. That would be very cool. Man, I wonder if I can find that. I'm going to try to look. I'm going to write that down. Tooth Fairy money. Yep. My Tooth Fairy money is my savings. What is the black? This is an 8-ball. It's a magic 8-ball. It half works. It gets very bubbly sometimes. Is there a question that we have for the magic 8-ball? Let me write down. Yellow Pages. What would be really cool is Yellow Page. Like, I don't even know if they had Yellow Pages back then, but like from the 20s or the 30s, because that's when the original studios really started. Will I hit 1 million subscribers? See, it's messed up. It's totally messed up. I'll let you guys see. Here, can you guys see that? See how it's super bubbly? What does it say? It says, better not tell you now. All right. Will I hit 1 million subscribers? See, it's stuck. See how it gets bubbly? And it's stuck on a, like on a peak, on a corner of the internal die. It's almost like the inside liquid evaporated a little bit. I'm going to be gentle. Oh, there we go. We have an answer. It is decidedly so. Boom. In what time frame, though? I have no idea. Will Simone's next episode go mega viral? I like that one. Let's do it. Okay, be gentle with the shaking because it doesn't like the bubbles. Most likely. All right, let's do it. Is the 8-ball a 90s thing? I actually don't know what decade it's from. It was very popular when I was a kid, and that was 2000s. I believe it's also 90s, though. It should. I hope it does, guys. 50-50, I'm guessing. It's a lot of people. You deserve more than 1 million subscribers. Thank you so much. That means a lot. The addition of your videos and the content is amazing. Thank you. I truly appreciate it, guys. Like, seriously, I absolutely love you guys' support and everything. What else? What else can we interact with in my set? Pick something new. Pick another little trinket. Oh, look, my lava lamp is finally working. Look at that. Quantum, thank you. I just want to say that I love this community you've built. I love that everyone has made some new friends and can share music history with each other. This is my favorite community on YouTube. You're going to be big one day. I so appreciate that so much. That comment means a lot. You made my day. I love seeing the community you guys are building as well. And I love that it's a space where everybody can just be cool with each other. Just talk about music. We're just here for music. At the end of the day, let's just chill and talk about music. Or random pieces of nostalgia. That's what we're here for, really. All right, will Anthony Swanson ever meet me? I'll do it. Let's do it. It says, as I see it, yes. Hopefully there'll be an event one day where I can meet all of you guys. It would be absolutely amazing. Hopefully one day, maybe there'll be let's think big, right? Let's do a Spin This festival. Like Comic-Con, but with Spin This. And music. Right. Let's create our own con. Spin Con. Have I just created the name just now? Spin Con? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? All right, I'm asking that. Will Spin Con be a thing one day? Most likely. Straight up. Dead center. No bubbles at all. I wish you guys could read it. But it says most likely. Wait, I'm going to try. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap on it. Oh, you guys can read it. Yay. All right, now. All right, are you back to being focused on my face? Okay, there you go. Most likely. Wow, lucky ball you have there. I like this. Spin This music festival. Spin Con. Let's do it. Let's create it. Let's make it happen. Dream big or go home, right? Exactly. Are you on Facebook? I am on Facebook as just my name, Simone Lockhart. I'm not super duper active on there, but I'm mostly active on YouTube or Instagram. Those are my two main social media accounts. YouTube primarily at the most. But yes, I do have a Facebook. It's basically just a duplicate of my Instagram. It's actually a Facebook page, so you can go ahead and just follow it. You can see all my content on there. It's amazing. Actually, it's a link in my bio on YouTube, so go check it out. Yes, Saliva did. We actually did a collaboration with Saliva. I did a collaboration with Saliva and Bobby Amaru, their singer, and Judge and Jury, which is their label. They're amazing people. Promise that when you get big, you won't forget the OG community. Oh, totally. I will never forget you guys. D Infante, Excitium NL, Quantum. Who else we got? Anthony Swanson, Shelly Ballbuster, Fridge with Screen, N.E.0. Have you seen The Conjuring? Scary movie. I haven't. I don't know. I'm too scared to watch it. Time for a collab with Shinedown next. Let's do it. I'm so down. The OG crew. Oh, and Suda. How can I forget Suda? To go back earlier, I thought there was some kind of punk quote that said, if nobody's criticizing you, you're doing something wrong. Couldn't find it. Yes. I love that phrase just in general. You know, I believe the quote is something like, I'm not sure if it's a punk quote or not, but it's something like, once you have your first hater, you know you've made it, or something like that. We are all gonna need OG Simone's merch. Yes. I love that. That's so great. Guys, this week I'm gonna really hone in and target and get some merch ideas going. I have some ideas, but I really want to get it going on getting them printed and getting them out there for you guys so you guys can get them and wear them and just I don't know, have one for sleeping, have one for going out, have one for any time that you need. Hoodies and socks. Should I do socks, guys? Would you guys wear spin this socks? And what do you guys think of the design of having like a little logo? Not like a little, just like it says spin this with Simone and it's right here, like on a like not on a breast pocket, but where a breast pocket would be. And then on the back is a big spin this logo. Right there, dead in center, and it takes up the entire back of it. What do you guys think? Make sure you can ship to the UK. I will figure that out. Shipping internationally is a bit tricky, but there are so many of you over in the UK that I kind of have to. It is a bit expensive, though. UK, are you guys okay with paying a little bit more? Because the expense is quite up there. What do you think? I'll try to cover as much as I can. I'll try to get the best rates for you guys. Washburn, Wisconsin. Wisconsin, no problem. That's within the country. I guess I don't know how much it costs. Shouldn't be too much. I will promise to find the best, absolute best rate. Shipping is insane. Shipping is absolutely, it hurts. I'm going to do my absolute 100% best. Don't forget Mexico. If I can figure out UK, then I for sure can do Mexico. Yeah, international shipping. We'll do it though. We'll figure it out. We'll make a deal. We got this. I want a Simone special hat so I can spin it. That would be interesting. What if I made pinwheels that had the spin this logo on it, and then you spin the pinwheel? You know what I'm talking about, like the pinwheel? Over 100 pounds can't get extra cost. Yeah, I hope it's not that much. Oh my goodness. But if you combine it with a queso shipment, the price per unit would come down. Exactly. I believe we have, Quantum, I believe we have the US, the UK, the Netherlands, Mexico. Oh, do we have a Canada? Captain Commenter, thank you so much. Wisconsin. But that's in the US, so that's all right. Canada, okay. So we've got Canada, we've got the US, we've got UK, Netherlands, Mexico, Africa. Oh my goodness. Simone should have started her channel 10 years earlier so she could profit from the fidget spinner rage. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that whole section of time. West Coast, USA. Let's go. The fidget spinners. Oh my goodness. Africa. I know we got one from India too. Koi. Oh, that's right. He's somewhere in Asia. Thank you, Invante. We need a globe. We do need a globe. Guys, should I get a globe and put stickers on it of where everybody is? Like, what about a globe or a map? Because a map I could put on the wall somewhere. Like up there, because a lot of my counter space is taken up. So what if, yes, what if we just put a massive wall? A massive wall? What am I saying? Massive map on the wall. And I can put little markers of where everybody is. What do we think? Like, whatchamacallit? A cork board. And then you can put little, what are they called? Press pens? You know the little pens that you put in cork boards? Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily need a huge one, to be fair, true. Some people think the world is flat. What do you think, Simone? It's not fat. It's what? it's that's why it's called a globe. I've seen so many things. It's not flat, mate. I've seen so many things of like flat earthers like messing up. And like there's one flat earthers community that's like, we're the biggest flat earther community on the globe. They literally said it was a globe. A globe is a 3D object. The earth is a map. A map is flat. And the map is actually wrong. Did you guys know that? Yeah, spheres just make perfect sense. I will admit though, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't even believe in that. Makes no sense, huh? Yeah, it makes no sense. I watched a video where some flat earthers conducted an experiment that was like, okay, if we set up these panels in so many increments away and then cut a hole in the center, we will prove that the earth is flat if we shine a light through that little hole and it makes it to the other side through those holes and you can see it. Then we know that the earth is flat. Because if it was rounded, then you wouldn't see the light going through the holes. But they shine the light through the holes. And guess what? You couldn't see the light from the other side. Because the earth is slightly curving. And then afterwards they were like, let's try again. My goodness. It's spherical. It's spherical. Have you ever been on an airplane? Yeah, exactly. The airplane goes like this. Slightly? Right. Oh, Anthony Swanson, you're in Bulgaria? That's awesome. Isn't that in the other side of the globe? From the US? I believe it's close. It's quite far. It's almost there, I believe. But you know, believe what you want to believe. If you guys believe that the earth is flat, go for it. You believe that. No ideas are stupid. Am I the only one that got that reference? Like, I am from Bulgaria, isn't I on the other side of the globe? Yes. Because Bulgaria is flat. Yeah, I remember that experience. They're like, huh, interesting. Bulgaria is about 3,500 miles away from Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. Paul doing some math here. We may need a clue. The earth is square, lol. It's flat on 4 sides. Hey, I mean, maybe. There's actually a theory that I believe I read about where the earth it's not flat, it's not circular, it's no particular shape. It's actually like have you ever seen a meteor? And you know how meteors, they sort of have a weird, odd shape that's not quite round, it's not quite it's not a perfect shape. It's sort of round in theory, but it has bumps and it has higher parts and lower parts and sort of all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not a perfect sphere. An ovoid, yes. So that is how we believe the Earth actually is. A geoid. Exactly. Right, it's not a perfect sphere, but it's close. What makes it look like a perfect sphere from, like, space is the atmosphere that we have. But Earth in itself and the actual land and the mass that it is not a perfect sphere. Without water, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you take a geoid, like a big meteor, you fill in the holes with water, and you add some, like, grass and snow to the peaks. It's basically Earth. And Fonte getting with the controversial questions. Thoughts on AI music? I think that if that's what you have, your hands on, if that's what you, like, wanna do, if that's the most you're capable of doing, and if you don't have, like, a production team and everything like that, and you don't know how to produce, and you can't do certain things that are required for a song, then sure, if that's what you wanna do, then go for it. But I personally, I believe in, um, creating your own content, and not that saying that you can't create content alongside AI using it as a tool, but, I'm pretty neutral. Did you know it was going to be Stuart Copeland in the car with you? What? What about that new Rush drummer? She's awesome. What are you talking about? Yeah, I from Bulgaria, but I was adopted when I was 3 years old. Wow. In Washburn, Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. Yes, I usually got the drummers when I did jobs. He's Mr. Drumming. Yes, there's a fine line between sampling and AI. Yeah, sampling is taking something that already exists and modifying it to where it sounds different. AI is just straight up frequency generation. Okay, I'm gonna read back the Copeland comments. It's perfect. Okay. Blah blah blah. He talked to Rick Beto, such a great guy. So let's go to Copeland. The Automosphere. Let's go to Copeland. Cool. I don't think I went far back enough. I'm missing something. From when I asked if you played his kit. No, I have not played his kit, to answer that question. I have played Larry Mullen's kit, though. I went to Sun Studios, which was the origin of a lot of Elvis music, and also the Million Dollar Quartet. And yes, and Larry Mullen's kit was there, one of his kits at least, a very early version of his kits, I believe. And he played that for a few songs, and I got to play it in the studio, which was very cool. Sun Studios is a very cool place. It's got a lot of history behind it. I would love to go back there and do an episode for you guys, just purely on Memphis, honestly. There's so much culture in Memphis with blues and soul and R&B. You have B.B. King, you have Elvis, you have so many more. You have all of Stax, which is another, yeah, which is another record company. Well, not record company, recording. It was records. a recording place in Memphis. If you had the opportunity, which famous drummer's kit would you want to play? I confused with the Police. Yes, they're very similar. I can see how you would think that they are similar. I grew up in the same city as Neil Peart. Oh my goodness. They named a pavilion after him. Oh my goodness. A pavilion and not a subdivision? Haha. I made a joke. No, but Copeland seems like a really nice man. He does. That is very true. Yeah, he's so laid back. Chill. I was just playing on Bonham's kit would be such a moment. Oh my goodness. All of John Bonham's kits have got to be like put behind glass or something. I'm honestly shocked. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. Oh my goodness. This year feels so long that it's 2 years. But this year, and I was shocked that they did not have one of Bonham's kits there. Or honestly, just in general, more drum kits. Even though someone like Peart had it right. He did have a very impressive kit. All right, guys. Well, I am going to say it's been 2 hours. It's been such a lovely time talking with all of you guys that it's been 2 hours. Ruby likes to play drums on the jazz on drums, and she sings sweet soft voice. She sings and she plays jazz drums. Wow, that is impressive. Sunday spins are fun, so random. They can get so random. This was such a great live. It's been brilliant, Simone. It's been great to meet you. It's been so great chatting with you guys. It's so great to see some new faces, returning faces. I hope you guys check out the Discord, and I'll keep you guys posted on my next content, what I'm going to be doing next, and everything like that. So stay tuned. When is our next spin this episode? Based on my current schedule and trajectory, I would say the week after next on Friday. So not this week, but the next week. Yes, it is 2316 in UK. Oh my goodness. Isn't 2316 one of the codes for Monsters, Inc.? I feel like it is. Because I've said 2316 before. Probably for Monsters, Inc. Anyway, sidebar. First live with subscribe, etc. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for helping me hit 11,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. 1817 US. Yes, it is. Don't put yourself under too much pressure to meet times and stuff, of course. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate all your support. And 11.1 now. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys for 11.1 thousand subscribers. Can I pay you guys in facts? Is that cool? What about that, Fruit? We support you, mate. Thank you so much. Gotta love the vibes and drink a lot of water and get sleep. I will try. I will do my best. Got my liquid death over here. We're staying hydrated. We're doing it. Getting some food. Go eat some food, guys. Go drink some water. Get some good sleep. But she may show up at 2 a.m. again. I might. Hashtag Team Tea. All right, drink some tea. It's flavored water. Herbal water is tea. Tea is herbal water. That's what I'm going to start calling it. Drink coffee and energy drinks. Yeah. Coffee. All right. It was so great chatting with you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Tune in this week for some more content. Who knows what I'll do. And then the next week, I'll spin this episode, which might be a little grungy. I don't know. Earl Grey. Earl Grey is amazing. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Good morning, good evening, and good night to some of you as well. Grunge, just sub. Thank you so much. Peace out. All right, see you guys next time. Oh, wait for what? What am I waiting for? Quantum. What is it? What's happening? Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow. I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys next time.